about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Man, prayers out to Nene and her family and to her son, Brentt Leakes. It's her 23-year-old son. He had a frightening medical emergency. He was in the hospital, and he was hospitalized for several days. He suffered both a heart attack and a stroke. Here's what Nene Leakes had to say.
2 weeks ago today, Brentt had congested heart failure and a stroke. He's only 23. Brentt doesn't drink or do drugs. And obviously they've tested him for all of those things. They also tested him for HIV. They were thinking that maybe he had caught COVID and he didn't know that he had COVID. They have run a number of tests on him to see what could have possibly made this happen to him. And we are still trying to figure out, because if we knew the cause, obviously they could treat the cause.
Damn, man, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Especially when you're a parent, you got to go through that, because, when it comes to our kids, all we want to do is protect our kids from everything, and nothing makes you feel more helpless as a parent than medical issues with your kid, because you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. And her husband,
Lord have mercy.
Greg, who's also Brentt's dad, also passed away last year, I remember, after a long battle with cancer. All right, now Brentt also has a lounge in Atlanta, and here's what Nene Leakes had to say about that business.
The lounge is still open. Brentt ran the lounge. That was his pride and joy. He loved it. We have, sat and talked about selling the lounge now because it's something that Brentt runs along with me, and I got in the business with Brentt and Greg and some other friends to do it. And this is just a lot right now on me. So if there's anybody out there that's possibly interested in the lounge, send them my way if they are interested in purchasing it. Or it's very possible that we will sell the lounge because it is something that I shared with Brentt after Greg's passing.
Damn. And it's extra scary because you don't even know the cause of why those things happen.
Absolutely.
The doctor's got to tell me something.
All right, now Byron Allen has purchased a mansion in Malibu for $100 million. This is the biggest home sale for a black person in the United States.
Well, dropping the clues bombs for Byron Allen. Whenever I hear people, spend that kind of money on houses, I always ask, what does the house do?
It's an 11,000 square foot estate in Malibu. It has a 4-bedroom house with 2 guest houses also, including a home theater, tennis court, gym, yoga studio. The primary suite has its fireplace, bathroom, custom walk-in closets, a private terrace. There's a very beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean.
Beautiful view. On
the bluff, and the home is filled with ocean views all around.
I need to own that ocean for $100 million and all the fish in it, too.
You have a private entrance to your own ocean area, the beach area.
Mm-hmm. And so prior to this, the record was $88 million. That was a mansion that Beyonce and Jay-Z bought in Bel Air.
What does that mansion do?
It's just beautiful.
I need to know what these mansions do.
Malibu's really expensive, and so is Bel Air. So it's also the location too, right?
It's location, yeah, it's beautiful. Goodness gracious.
Do I own the ocean?
Pictures. No.
Now, the family who Byron Allen bought this mansion from co-founded Public Storage. So that's how they got their money.
Well, salute to Byron Allen. Dropping clues bombs for Byron Allen. He's just out here quietly being one of the biggest media moguls in the game. You do know he owns one of the largest cable network portfolios in the whole industry, right?
All right. Now, speaking of money, Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, there's a rumor that they have a $1.5 billion MMA and boxing fights lined up. So we'll see what happens. But they're rumored to face off again, and it's going to be a record-setting fight. I don't know if that's really going to happen, but nothing has been set. But there have been some details surfacing that the fight would be for both for official record, and that Floyd Mayweather could be putting his the best ever trademark on the line. So,
what's that mean?
They're saying that this could potentially take place in Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia in 2023.
No, but I'm saying, what is that? He put the best ever trademark on the line.
I don't know. Maybe that's something that he'll get also. I don't know. It's a 2-fight contract, so it will see them in the boxing ring and also in the MMA octagon. $1.5 billion?
Floyd Mayweather ain't getting that octagon with McGregor.
No, he's not.
He's not going to do that. He'll box him, but McGregor
No
will
way.
wash Floyd
And
Mayweather
mind you,
in
this
the
is
octagon.
just a rumor.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not getting in the octagon.
No way.
And I believe
We wouldn't
that.
advise it.
Yeah, I believe that up until that point. Floyd Mayweather is not getting in the octagon with no damn Conor
way.
McGregor.
All right, now on the latest episode of The Shop, LeBron is talking about how when he got married back in 2013 to his wife Savannah, there were 2 wedding crashers and nobody knew them amongst the guests who were there. Here's what he said.
We had 2 wedding crashers
Oh, that's right.
Wait, that wasn't even invited at all.
that no one knew. This is how they got sniffed out. Had a celebrity friend walk by, and they called them their real name that none of us call them. So my security go over to them and say, hey, who y'all with? They like, oh, we were him. And when they said him turned around at the same time was like, hell no, them ain't with me. And they got put out, swear to God. They walked out with a plate and everything.
Hey, that's hard.
Smack that
That's bold.
Wow.
That's scary. That could have turned out bad. Folks got to stop acting like we not all waiting for the shooters. Okay, we all on guard for the shooter, bro. You can't just be popping up in somebody's wedding like that.
There were only 200 guests, too. You definitely stick out if nobody knows.
That means you planned that. That means you got dressed up, you got a tux, your wife got a gown, and y'all planned it. Wow,
That's a different level of
that's
group.
They
crazy.
walked out with the plate and everything. He said.
That is
They
crazy.
should have walked out with ass cutting. Where was Draymond at? Draymond wasn't there to play no
Draymond wasn't
hands
there.
on
Wait,
nobody
where's
when you need him.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
Yeesh. All right. Front page news next. What we talking about?
Man, the University of Miami, they had to shut down this frat, and we'll tell you what happened that made them immediately take action.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.